In the bustling streets of ancient Athens, where philosophy flourished and democracy was born, one man dared to ask the questions no one else would: Socrates. But his relentless pursuit of truth earned him powerful enemies. Who wanted to silence him? Why are his teachings still vital in 2025? And why does the world seem to defy his wisdom today? Let's unravel the story of Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. Socrates was a man who challenged the norms. He believed in questioning everything: authority, religion, and even morality. But his questions made him dangerous to those in power. In 399 BCE, the Athenian court accused him of corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods. However, the real reason was clear. Socrates exposed the ignorance of the elite and threatened the status quo. He was sentenced to death by drinking poison, hemlock. Before drinking the poison, Socrates spoke words that resonate through history. "You, my friends who have condemned me, think that by killing men, you can avoid being reproached for your lives. But that is not the way to escape. The easiest and the noblest way is not to crush others, but to improve yourselves." With these final words, he accepted his fate with courage, leaving behind a legacy of truth and conviction. Was he truly guilty, or was his death a warning to thinkers and revolutionaries everywhere? In 2025, we live in a world flooded with information, but starving for wisdom. Socrates taught us to think critically and question the world around us. His method, asking simple but profound questions, remains a powerful tool to challenge misinformation, biased narratives, and societal norms. Consider this. Every day, billions of people scroll through social media, consuming headlines and opinions without questioning their validity. Fake news spreads faster than the truth, shaping public perception and even influencing elections. This is exactly the kind of unexamined belief Socrates warned us about. In a time when algorithms often shape our beliefs, Socrates reminds us to think for ourselves. Imagine if we all paused, asked the right questions, and sought the truth. How different would our world be? Despite his wisdom, the world often ignores Socratic principles. We prioritize blind acceptance over critical thinking, choose convenience over truth, and silence dissenting voices instead of encouraging dialogue. Take, for instance, the growing polarization in global politics. Instead of fostering open discussions, many governments and organizations actively suppress dissent. Whistleblowers and journalists who expose uncomfortable truths are labeled enemies of the state, much like Socrates was in ancient Athens. His warning about the tyranny of the majority feels eerily relevant in a world where mob opinions on social media often dictate justice and cancel voices that challenge popular narratives. Socrates taught that true wisdom comes from questioning, yet today we often silence those who ask the tough questions. Are we repeating the mistakes of ancient Athens by choosing comfort over truth? What would Socrates say if he were alive today? Would we listen, or would we silence him too? Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." As we move into 2025, let's examine our lives, challenge our beliefs, and seek truth, even if it's uncomfortable, because that's how progress begins. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, kindly subscribe to Historic Horizons for more histories that shape our world.